Hey guys, we're back. Me and Jacob are here. We're going to teach you how to do a backflip. Backflips are one of the easiest things, like easiest flips to do. It's just everybody in their head, they're like, oh, backflips are hard. They're not. You just have to commit to them. So today we're going to teach you how to do a backflip in 5 minutes.
30 seconds of training. What you want to do is learn how to fall backwards. But before you do that, keep in mind that you want to do this on a trampoline, not on the ground, so you don't break your bones. Now, I'm going to teach you how to fall backwards. So what you want to do is either keep your hands at your chest or your sides, just like this. I'm going to do it with my sides because that's where I feel most comfortable. And after you practice that for 30 seconds, you're ready to go on to the next training. Okay, so the next part of doing a backflip is you have to learn how to jump and land on your back. This is very similar to the last one, but it's also very critical. So you want to take several jumps until you're high enough to get about max height. If you don't feel comfortable with max height, just get as high as possible where you do feel comfortable. So what you want to do is just jump a few times. Then once you're at your comfortable height, go onto your back and come back up. Just like that. It's simple, but if you can do it, you're on your next part of doing a backflip. The next part of doing a backflip, part 3, is doing something similar to the second one, but also harder and a little less comfortable. But if you can do this, you're pretty solid in going on to a backflip. If you don't feel comfortable with doing this that I'm about to show you, keep on trying to do this. Landing on your back and coming back up. Remember, reach a height where you're comfortable. So we're going to move on to the trick. So you want to bounce to about a height where you're comfortable. This is where I'm comfortable with doing this. You're going to jump, land on your back, do a flip, do kind of a roll while you're on your back. This might take a few times to master, so don't get mad at yourself if you can't complete this trick. So, and this trick also takes about 1 minute to complete. If you can do this in 1 minute, you're golden. If you can't do this, just keep on trying until you can get it. Then you're still golden, but it'll just take you a little more amount of time to do this. So after you can complete this trick, we're going to move on to some of Austin's tricks.
Alright guys, this part is a lot trickier. These next few parts are a lot trickier than the ones before. The before ones are just to get you used to doing like a backwards motion. These parts are getting a little bit trickier. So this one's not as tricky, but it's a little hard. So first, you're going to be standing, facing maybe like one direction, and you're going to have your hands out like this, and you're going to bring them like that, and do like a little like small cartwheel thing. If you can get that down, that'll be great. So you have 30 seconds to do this. Do it. Hey guys, it's me, Austin, and Jacob right behind me, right behind. Alright guys, this part is a little bit trickier. It's basically a cartwheel. It's just a little harder because you're facing this way instead of facing this way and going that way. You're facing this way and going backwards. So first, what you're gonna do, you're just gonna practice going like this with your dominant hand or whichever hand you feel most comfortable with.
And remember, if you don't feel comfortable with moving on, just make sure you do the previous trick a little longer.
First, what you want to do, you want to bring your hands here, swing them across your body, and like into like a swinging motion. Just practice that a few times. That'll get you used to having the hand motions. Alright, so now we're going to actually do the backwards cartwheel. Feel free to pause the video at any time just to see like what I'm doing and stuff. So, hands are here, bring them here. basically swing them across your body. You can land on your knees, you can land on your feet, it doesn't matter. I like to land on one knee because that's just me. Remember, if you don't feel comfortable with doing anything, like James said before, just pause the video or rewind and just do the old ones. All right, so this trick I call the Spider-Man thing. A lot of my friends do too. So basically, you're going to be standing in the position you were before for your cartwheel. You're basically doing that cartwheel just with no hands. So you're starting here, bring your arms here to the side, and bring them over your body, like over like your forearm and your shoulder. So you go, and you want to make sure your legs come up and over your body and land behind you. If like right when you're about to land, put your arms out so that you don't spin and land on your back. It's simple, but it's also hard. If you can't get it down, just go on to other ones and master those ones first.
And also remember, if you don't feel comfortable with doing this trick, just keep on doing the previous trick until you feel comfortable.
All right, guys, this is the final part of this backflip. You have to put everything that you've learned in this past like 5 minutes or so and put them into one flip. What you want to do, face the same direction that you were the entire time. Get a bit of a jump, good amount of jump. Put your hands here, going behind your back, and putting them over your body, and then do that flip. If you can do that, you are golden. You're probably one of the greatest people I've ever met. You can do it.
Thank you for watching, and make sure to stay tuned for our other videos.